Welcome back to the Relaxing Ghost channel here on YouTube. As always, your host with the most, Ghost. Today we got our Super Showdown predictions for you guys. WWE heading back to Australia. Probably a lot of the superstars are already arriving down under in the great country and continent of Australia. 10 matches have been announced. Looks like a pretty good card overall, but I really don't see anything of significance really happening on this show. It's another stop along the way. Sucks to say, but after seeing the Greatest Royal Rumble event earlier this year, this kind of looks like another similar card, kind of like that. Before we get into our predictions, guys, make sure you comment down below, hit that subscribe, leave a thumbs up. Let me know who you guys are picking with some of these matches Saturday morning here on the East Coast, and 5 a.m. start time, which is a little crazy. I'm not sure if I'll watch it live, but I'll probably catch the tail end of it and go back, watch it, and then hopefully review it. Should have a review up Saturday afternoon sometime for you. So let's get right into it, guys. Like I said, 10 matches there. They are going to be at the Melbourne Cricket Ground there in Melbourne, Victoria, Australia. This huge stadium has a capacity of up to 100,000. I don't think their seating plan is going to, utilize this whole 100,000. We'll probably see a good 50, 70,000. If they pack about 80,000 in it, I'll be pretty impressed. But I think they'll open up a show here with the Cruiserweight Championship match. Buddy Murphy challenging the champion, Cedric Alexander, who has been champion since WrestleMania. Personally, I'd like to see the Cruiserweight title change hands. Be honest with you, I've never watched 205 Live. I think, the Cruiserweights just are a little bit lost right now. Nothing against 205 Live, but I've always liked the Cruiserweights to be a part of the Raw or SmackDown roster. I think adding the Cruiserweights to Raw or SmackDown adds a little bit something else. You watch a whole show of Cruiserweights, nothing really stands out. But for this match, I'm going to actually go with Buddy Murphy here. I've been betting on these challengers to take the title off Cedric. Buddy Murphy's a guy I'd like to see win the title. He's pretty good. I think he was actually part of Blake and Murphy back in the day. Next up here, we got Asuka and Naomi versus the Iconics, Peyton Royce and Billie Kay. WWE's weird booking here. They're probably going to have Asuka and Naomi just squash the Iconics. But I'm actually going to go with the Iconics here. They're two of my favorite women wrestlers currently. And I think they could use a big win here. They don't really do much on Raw or SmackDown. Next up here, we got the SmackDown Tag Title match. The New Day defends against Sheamus and Cesaro, the Bar. I'm probably gonna go with the New Day to retain here. I like I've said, I really don't see many titles changing hands. If it is going to be anything, it might be the tag titles, might be the cruiserweight title. You know, there's no U.S. title, no IC title, no Universal title match. Kind of sucks. I'd like to see more titles defended more often. So, New Day with that one. Becky Lynch defends her newly won championship against Charlotte Flair. I'm going to go with Becky here to retain the title. Becky definitely deserves the title. Pulling the title off her right away just be a little bit silly, but I could see her cheating to win and obviously setting up something towards Evolution, which is at the end of October. So I think it'll be about 3 weeks Sunday. AJ Styles versus Samoa Joe for the WWE Championship. Excuse me, hiccups. This will be a no-holds-barred, falls count anywhere match for the WWE title. And didn't they do something like this with Nakamura? Yeah, they had a no DQ match, which ended in a no contest there. I think they had a Backlash, or was it the Greatest Royal Rumble? Oh, it was Backlash. So, WWE silly booking. They ended a Hell in a Cell match in a no contest. Why can't a no DQ match end in a no contest? Just silly here. You know, as much as I want to see Samoa Joe winning the WWE Championship, I just don't see it happening at the Super Showdown here. I really do want it to happen. I wish it would have happened by now, but I'm picking Styles to retain on that one. Let me know your thoughts on who should be the WWE Champion by now. Are you guys still enjoying AJ Styles as champion, or are we needing to change it up a bit with a different champion? AJ Styles has been champion almost a year now. Next up here, we got the Bella Twins versus Ronda, or the Bellas and Ronda Rousey versus the Riot Squad. Poor Liv Morgan is going to be in this match against Brie Bella once again. So hopefully she backs off on those kicks a bit. You know, don't kick so hard. Watch where you're kicking. And Liv, you know, just, you know, keep your head and chin up. Don't you know, pull your head down while people are kicking you. You know, my thoughts on that, you know, WWE and the current superstars, you know, you really got to learn to steer away when things like that happen. You got to kind of take things into your own hands and go off script a little bit. Don't, you know, she's knocked out, but we still got to do this spot. No, she's knocked out. Either call the match off or, you know, pull someone else in and get some heat on them while the ref tends to the injured participant. It's just really sloppiness. It's really weird. You can't really blame anyone, but you gotta blame, you know, all three parties, including the referee, who, you know, really was just pretty much standing there watching the whole thing go down. You know, this is like your free pick for the show. Ronda Rousey, easy win. We also have the Shield versus Strowman, Ziggler, and McIntyre in a 6-man tag. I'm going to go with Strowman, Ziggler, and McIntyre winning that one. Strowman definitely needs a big win somewhere. Yeah, he you know, destroyed Kevin Owens at SummerSlam, but if they're not going to put the Universal title on him, he needs a couple big wins along the way. The Shield are just fine. They could tease Dean turning again. Next up, we have Daniel Bryan versus The Miz for the #1 contendership for the WWE Championship. I could see it going either way. Daniel Bryan versus AJ Styles would be a hell of a match, and The Miz versus Styles would also be a hell of a match. It's a tough match to predict here, but I am going to pick The Miz to defeat Daniel Bryan once again. Again, kind of staying on course with storylines. The Miz did just win the past 2 previous bouts, so giving The Miz another win really doesn't change anything or advance anything. So Miz with another win here. These two guys have been having some great matches together. Next up are pretty much 2 final matches are pretty much special attraction matches here. Tag team match with Bobby Lashley and John Cena versus Elias and Kevin Owens. It'll be fun to see Owens and Cena mix it up once again. And I think this could, Cena and Lashley, Cena could give Lashley a pretty big rub here. And, Cena's not going to, travel all the way to Australia to take a L here. So, another easy pick. John Cena and Bobby Lashley win. I'm going to predict a little heel turn here from Lashley. He has Leo Rush now. Bobby Lashley as a babyface just isn't doing it for anybody, so turn the guy heel. The one guy who could probably benefit from the heel turn, Bobby Lashley. And what I suppose will be the main event here, Triple H versus The Undertaker. Got a couple posters here from WrestleMania 28. Really cool shots. Triple H got Taker. So I just thought I'd pull those out during little predictions. Got those in a big poster magazine a while back. This is going to be a great match for me. I love Triple H. He's one of my favorites. Love The Undertaker. Got Shawn Michaels in Triple H's corner. The mayor of Knox County, Kane, is going to be in the corner of The Undertaker, his brother. This is going to have all the shenanigans, probably going to have some weapons involved, going to have a ref bump, all the good stuff. Sweet Chin Music, pedigree, tombstone, choke slam. Who wins at WWE Super Showdown? Undertaker, has pretty much won all previous bouts against Triple H, going back to WrestleMania 27, 28. Triple H did get a win against The Undertaker in the Elimination Chamber 2009, I want to say. And that was probably the last time Triple H got a win against Undertaker. I'm going to say Triple H wins here. That's going to be my pick. Triple H, I think he needs a couple wins here and there. He really doesn't win much anymore. So I think Triple H does need a win every once in a while. So my pick is Triple H. Comment down below, guys. Let me know who you're picking. Who's walking out of Super Showdown? Is it going to be Triple H and Shawn? Are we going to have a little curtain call at the end here with all 4 guys hugging? What's going to be with John Cena's involvement here? Let me know your thoughts, guys. Take some time. Subscribe. We'll talk to you later. Peace.